Good morning. I just woke up. It's 5 a.m. and it is show day. I'm feeling pretty ready. I had a decent amount of carbs last night, hoping for more today because I do feel a little bit flat. Definitely better after the carbs last night, but still a little bit flat. But before I check in, I am doing my own glam today. So I'm gonna get started on my hair and makeup and check in around 7 a.m. with my coach.
Doves. Welcome to yeah. You go up and I go, hey everybody, you worked so hard to be here. And you know what's even more important than work?
I don't know. That's terrible. You're married?
Yeah. He had looked at the guest list, and I think it was like maybe it was a protest. He just looked at a name, and he was like, if I pick one thing on this list, it's gonna be more impactful.
Here is how the glam is looking so far. I think I've done a pretty decent job. I was definitely nervous because I am not like a full glam makeup type of girl. I have not put lashes on in ages. I did mess up. I did get some glue in my eye. That was a little rough. I think I cleared it up though. I don't fully match my body right now. I'm never going to fully match my body, but I haven't gone in with like my finishing touches, my bronzer, my highlighter yet. But I need to pause right now to check in with my coach. So I'm gonna set up my phone, take some progress photos, send them off to him. He told me after sending my first check-in, while I wait for his feedback, I can go have a black coffee, and I'm so excited about that. So I'm gonna send these to him, go get my coffee, come back upstairs, and finish my hair and my makeup. Oh shoot, I don't even have my heels on. What am I doing? What the heck did I do? Hello? Oh no. Catch me on stage like this. Okay, I'm on my way to go get my final tan. Clearly I look a little crazy right now. And then I'll go back to the room, see if coach sent me anything to eat, put on my suit, put on my finishing touches, and then we're good to go. I just got back from my third coat of tan, and I got word from my coach to have 5 grams of almond butter with a rice cake and a coffee, which honestly feels like a gourmet breakfast compared to what I've eaten in the last 2 days. Okay, hair is done, makeup's done, carb up done, tan done. What else? Coffee done. Basically, I have done everything I had to do this morning before heading down for prejudging. And prejudging starts at 8 a.m. It's currently like 8:45, so I was just a little bit nervous that I was like running late or should have been there sooner. So I just had my mom go and check into the venue and report back what division was currently on stage so I could gauge kind of how much time I have left. And they have not even started yet. So it looks like we're starting about an hour late, which gives me an extra hour to relax and center myself and meditate a little bit. I told coach and he was like, go take a nap. And I was like, I don't think I can fall asleep. I'm too excited, but I am going to lay back down on my black sheet, elevate my feet, and just kind of hang out in Zen mode until it's time to go down. So yeah, that is my update. That's kind of it. I don't really know what else to say. I'm just really excited more than anything. So I had my mom as my scout to see like who was on stage, and she goes, men's physique is up, which is like right before the women started. So I get nervous and I like run down there with all of my stuff because like that's around when I want to get backstage or at least head down there. And she was wrong. She doesn't know the divisions. And so classic is up and I have plenty of time. So I'm going back upstairs to lay down now.
293. Hey, gentlemen, turn around, face the back.
I I made it backstage. I'm essentially doing this until it is time to go get glazed and get ready. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me. It's a little bit loud. I'm glazed, I'm pumped, and now I'm kind of just waiting my turn. So I'm probably just gonna keep a band on me since I'm in one of like the taller bikini divisions. And maybe when like class A goes, I'll pump up a little more. But I'm excited, I'm feeling good. Feeling very calm. I still have one of my headphones in just listening to Lana Del Rey, pretending I'm like by a beach right now.
Barely scratching the surface. This obsession of mine is fueling the furnace. I'm up all night and we're intertwined. Darling, you and I, and my heart beats cold under your control. Just devils Did I lose my mind in your mercury eyes? Am I going blind? Beach cold under your control. Just a false echo. I'm a ghost. Did I lose my mind in your mercury eyes? Am I going blind?
Update time, I literally just stepped off stage. I'm still catching my breath. There were 4 of us. Hello.
I love her. She did so good.
And I love you and you did so good. I love also making friends at shows. It's my favorite thing. Everyone has been so sweet. Anyway, okay, 4 in our class, I was on the edge. They moved me in, meaning like center if there was a center. And then that was it. They moved nobody else. We turned to the back, we turned back to the front, and we signed off, which means like top 2 for sure. But fingers crossed that meant like center.
I was right.
Yeah, easily. Okay, let's pose and I can screenshot it. So 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Dad. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Dad. There we go. I think we're good. I don't think I'm saying hi right now. What are you wearing? I got platforms on.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. Okay, now change your pose. One more pose. Where's the pose? Is there anything else? Julia.
Know anything else?
Oh, that looks great. Okay, thank you.
I know my moment.
I have ready.
Do you want to say anything?
I'm just happy to be here. Okay, I was told to get sweet potato fries and just a patty, so I ordered from Hop Daddy. Okay, I am in between prejudging and finals right now. I have not eaten. I ended up going out to eat to Chewy's, a Mexican restaurant here in San Marcos with my friends and my family, but I didn't get anything because I was waiting to formally check in with my coach. I am getting sweet potato fries. I do have to weigh out the correct portion, and then just a patty. I ordered from Hop Daddy because I know that they use like a designated fryer. I am allergic to gluten. I would like to minimize any risk if possible, so I'm gonna weigh this out and make almost like a burger french fries salad out of it, like the weirdo I am. I can't talk today. I'm struggling. Salad is about to be 99.9% French fry.
So it's similar to the credits.
Let's get to start. I technically have 70 more grams than this. 80. I can't do math. I literally had no commentary for the next several hours, but basically I just hung out with everyone on these couches and then I went and laid backstage and actually ended up falling asleep. So like 15 minutes before I had to step back on stage is when I woke up, got glazed again, fixed my tan a little bit, and started pumping up. Now it's time for finals.
Place. Another close one. 338, Leah Zuberia. Winning her class, 357, Kendall. Yeah, baby! Kendall's got some fans. Congratulations. Ladies, arms around each other, please, towards the center.
That's my best friend.
Thank you so much. Please follow off stage left. We're going to see Kendall back here. Face the back.
Oh my Lord.
332 swap. 351, 332, raise your hands and swap.
I don't have arms to hug yet. What a day.
YouTube. You did so good.
Julia's turn. Simone's dying. We're serving girl. We did so
You couldn't see any of it.
You know, when you were like, I was twerking up
Yeah,
there, I was like, you're
okay.
crazy. I was twerking up there. My glutes were, I was like,
You didn't see it. Your posing was even better this time. I didn't know it was even better, but it was even better.
I like just woke up and they were like,
No, the face is what did it.
Oh yeah, like you, the way you.
telling me I need to stop.
No, it's fine. Because you did like serve, transition, and then you were like this.
You think there's a photographer here? Trying to get your merch.
Ready?
You have to have merch on. We're taking a merch picture.
All of the restaurants that I would contemplate going to were closed or about to close. So no sushi tonight. I think I'll try to get it tomorrow. But we stopped at H-E-B, which is like just our normal supermarket grocery store. And literally this is all I wanted. I'm so looking forward to this. Of course I grabbed some other stuff too, but it's like my cart was oatmeal, jasmine rice. I want to get stuff to make a Ninja Creamy because I bought one of those the other day and I'm really excited to use it, which might sound a little crazy or look a little absurd of like, you have free will right now, go crazy. But I feel like genuinely all I want is like more of my prep food, more whole foods. I want to like wake up feeling really good tomorrow, have a sick pump, maybe go for breakfast or brunch with my family, maybe get some sushi and like end the weekend strong. Hello my loves, it has been about a week and a half since I stepped on stage, meaning I've had a week and a half to finally decompress and soak it in and reflect on the day and the weekend and the prep as a whole. And I did a full deep dive, like super detailed debrief, everything peak week and show day related on my podcast page. So I'm actually going to link that episode down below if you want to hear even more details, because I want to chit chat right now, but I don't want to spend like an hour doing so because I want the main focus of this video to be like the footage from show day and not me just rambling. But what I do definitely want to say is just my overall takeaway was this was the most beautiful, magical, amazing show day I've ever had. For those who are newer here or don't know the lore, I have competed several times in the past. So this wasn't my first show, but this was my first show in over 4 years. So kind of like my comeback, my return to the sport, if you will. And I could not be happier, I could not be prouder, and not because of the outcome or the trophy or anything superficial in that way, but just because of how this prep went mentally. Like, this was definitely my healthiest physically and mentally prep ever and show weekend ever, and I just felt so present and grounded and loved that I can't even begin to express my thanks to my friends who showed up, my family who showed up, my significant other and his family. Like, I have so much appreciation and gratitude and felt so much love from them all weekend and all prep, but also from y'all. Like, the amount of messages and comments I got throughout show weekend wishing me luck and saying congratulations, like, I do not take that lightly at all, and I'm not gonna get super into it because I know for a fact I will cry right now, but it is just so surreal, the amount of support that I got in person and through the internet, and I just want to say the biggest thank you in the world. I went into show day with literally zero expectations, and I was truly just there to celebrate the prep I had. I wrote out a pretty long Instagram caption. I'll pop it somewhere on the screen if you want to pause it and read it. But I had written this Instagram caption the night before show day. So like one day out, I'm in the hotel room, my tan is on, and to paraphrase, it basically says like, I already won. I already won because this prep was never about beating someone else or getting a trophy, placing a certain way, looking a certain way even. This entire prep was about beating the old version of myself who thought I couldn't do this again. I don't want to cry. This was about redeveloping discipline and habits that I thought I had lost and just really proving a lot to myself, and I feel like I did that. So I went into show day already feeling like I won because I already did the thing I set out to do, and then winning my class was just kind of like an extra cherry on top, and of course I'm extremely grateful for that. I'm grateful for all of the other women who stepped on stage that day. Everyone brought their A game, everyone looked amazing, everyone was so nice to me backstage, which is awesome to see. Just because I didn't share a lot of my thoughts on show day itself, I'm gonna keep this really brief because again, I don't want this video to be about this. I can save some of these thoughts for my next video when we talk about the game plan for the rest of my season and what next year's gonna look like and all of those details, because I know y'all been asking if I'm doing nationals, and I am not saying what my plans are yet, but just know that they are very exciting and probably more exciting than whatever you're assuming right now. So just hold on until I'm ready to announce it, all right? The only thing I wanted to touch on was like my own thoughts about my own performance as well as my judges' feedback. So personally, I think as a whole, this prep was really successful. I ended up, as of show day, losing about like 35 pounds. I started definitely higher body fat percentage than I would have liked to, but if you have been here throughout this journey, then you would know that I did not think I was ever going to compete again, let alone compete this year, let alone wanting to like keep going and potentially do a national show and all of that stuff. Like, that was so far-fetched in my brain. I truly just wanted to like lose weight this year and feel good, and we did that. But since I was starting from a slightly higher body fat percentage than I typically would going into a prep, this was definitely a very long-winded prep. I have been cutting for the majority of 2025. I'm really happy with what we got down to. I do think I could have been and should have been even leaner, but that is just like, it takes time. There's always the next show, the next season, to improve on those things and come in leaner. Even with that being said, I think I was really happy with my package the night before show day. The night before I stepped on stage, I had the same sweet potato and beef patty meal that you guys saw that I had in between prejudging and finals. And I am just someone with an extremely reactive gut. So introducing a new food like that, even though that is a very usual carb up, especially for my coach's clients, I don't think my body reacted extremely well to it. I think it made me look a little bit more watery, a little bloated, if you will. And obviously it didn't like negatively impact my physique enough to not do well and perform well. I just know from like being in my own body and analyzing my own physique that we definitely will not be doing that in my next peak week. This was my first time ever prepping with and peaking with this coach. So a lot of the times that first show with a new coach is a lot of trial and error and seeing how your body responds and uses up the carbs and dries out. And so we are basically just taking like how this peak went and using it as data for the next one. That was just an observation of like, I think I could have peaked better, and overall I think I could have came in leaner. That brings me to judges' feedback. I actually got live judges' feedback for the first time ever. It was very cool. They sent a judge backstage so we could basically just walk up to her and like ask what to improve upon. She complimented my balance and my size and said to come in leaner, specifically in my back pose, which like, unfortunately, I could have told you that already, but at least I'm grateful that she didn't say anything I didn't already know. My back pose, my glutes are my weak point. They always have been. That is something that is like my main motivator right now of like, okay, the next time I step on stage, I will have tie-ins that will cut glass, okay? That is the goal. I am not settling. She also said long-term, a little more glute projection, which like, is another, of course, if you're in bikini or wellness, I feel like it is almost always like more glutes, more glutes, more glutes. Rarely is someone being told to cut back on glute training. Anyway, so I am taking those things into account. I have my little drawing board ready, game planning the next show, the next season, my next round of goals, and I will be back very soon with a normal Kendall vlog to fill you guys in on what we're doing next. But for now, thank you for being here for this entire prep, for the show day. I know I sound like a broken record, but I am just so grateful and super happy. So yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!